Hey guys, so a lot of people ask me questions about one of my all-time favorite things, and that is ColorStreet nails. I have been using ColorStreet pretty religiously for the last year, but up until then I had been using them pretty often. I thought my mom actually got into it first, and I'm using a pack that I've already opened, and I'll show you how that works later. This is a brand new pack from their spring line. It is called Chilladelphia. It's a light blue. So this is going to be my Easter look. This is an older glitter overlay called Pep Raleigh. It's a lot of fun. So I have a lot of people ask me how to use them, how I use them, why I don't sell them, and that's because I love the products that I sell, and I like, instead of trying to be into everything, I like to support small business owners. And my friend Megan, who sells these, is amazing. I have multiple friends that sell these, but Megan is who I've bought from for the past 7 or 8 months, pretty consistent. So I'm gonna link a couple of my friends' websites in the description box so you know who you can go order from, and then just let them know if there's like a comment or anything like that. Let them know that I sent you, so that way they know, and maybe I'll get a freebie out of it. Who knows? That's not the point of this video, but that would be nice. So a lot of videos that you see, they show you how to use one strip on each finger. I'm going to show you how to use not even the whole pack on one manicure. This is one of my favorite hacks once I learned it. So when you get it in, it comes in a cardboard envelope. I've already taken my last one off, and as you can see, I peel mine off. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to use some fingernail polish remover, which I do, but I get fidgety and peel, and I know that I shouldn't, so I don't advise that. I've already used my emery board. I've already trimmed my nails. I've already pushed my cuticles back. So literally all I have to do is show you how I do this and what the final product's going to be, and how to use your straightener to save your leftovers. So they're all perforated. I don't know if you can really see that from right there, but it's got a pre-tear for you, so you don't even waste any envelope, so that way you can use your straightener to seal it. So I already know what sizes go on what fingers for me, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna keep what I know that I need, which is those scissors and an emery board. Now an emery board and a prep pad comes in every set, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this prep pad. So I try to be really careful when I'm taking these out. Now if you're sensitive to the smell of nail polish, this smells like nail polish when you first open it. Now for me, I'm never able to get these back down in the envelope. So the extra set that was in there, I'm just gonna tear it apart, and I'm gonna throw it back down in the little pouch. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn the straightener on so I can show you that as I'm going. And I know what size I need on my nails. So I'm gonna go ahead and tear those off, what I need. And I pretty well go in the order that they are on the little sheet. So you're gonna have 3 left if you do it this way, okay? So those 3 can be, accent nails, whatever, later on down the line. And then we'll get to this glitter in just a minute. This straightener is my new lawn straightener. It's smoking literally as it's sitting here warming up. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to seal this so I can turn it back off. So if you leave this like this, even if you fold this pouch down like this, I know the light's really bright. Even if you were to clip it, for the first while that I used these, I would clip them and they would dry out, and I didn't understand. These are able to be sealed back the way that they came with your straightener. Look at that. And all I have to do, I'm able to use it again. And that's what I did with these. I used I didn't use a whole sheet of these. This is just a really pretty glitter that is gonna be really pretty for Easter with this blue. So you start with your pinky and work that way. So there's a film on top. Don't cut these in half until you've taken the film off. The film can get lost if you're not careful. Many times I have done that. So I cut mine in half and I'll work with this one first. So I just bend it a little to get that paper peeled away from that nail polish. You literally just line it up with your cuticle. You need to make sure that your cuticles are pushed back, and you just mash it down, push around on it. Some people do that until these come off. I actually use my emery board. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this color. It's so pretty. I'm so glad I got this. And it'll just peel right off at your nail, okay? And then you can push around on it some more. I push around on these for a while. Now look, when I first started doing these, this would take me about an hour. I'm not gonna lie, because I was so careful and so precise. And yes, you want to do that. You want to be careful. You want to be precise. This is nail polish strips. Like, you can rip these. I have ripped some of the lighter shades before, because to me, it seems like the lighter shades are a little bit thinner. This one doesn't seem that way, but I've had them that seemed that way. The thing to remember about these is that one end is a little bit bigger on some of them than the other, like the pinky. So right here on this end of this pinky, as you saw, this one went on just fine. It was a little more narrow. This one is a little wider. So I'm gonna have to trim the sides as well. So after I file down right here, I'll peel that top piece off. And usually if you peel straight up, some of that side piece that's a little too big will come off. I just take it right here and get right down in there in the side, and it peels right up. And you just peel it off. I hope you can tell what I'm doing. I'm trying, my camera's facing me. You just take your emery board which you could probably use a cuticle pusher for this. This is just how I've always done it, and it works for me. So I'm gonna take the next one, which is gonna be my ring finger. And guys, ColorStreet is so fun. You know, I never really thought about doing designs and stuff and like shaking things up. I just always was like, oh, like one color, maybe a glitter, you know, whatever. And then the more I started, you know, buying from my ColorStreet consultant and, you know, watching nail fee pages. Nail fees are my favorite things. I was like, oh my gosh, I can have so much fun with this. And so now ColorStreet is kind of a fun, artistic, kind of relaxing thing for me. I have some of my most favorites that I've done, and I'm hoping that this is one of my favorites. I'm not normally a bright nail person. I like neutrals a lot. So the fact that I got this, I just thought this was such a fun color. And what's great about these, I've seen like people aren't able to go to their nail salons and stuff right now, obviously, this COVID stuff. But you can take these and cover where you need a fill in, like on your fake nails and whatever, and just cover it, and you can't even tell that it's there. Like, it's pretty awesome. I don't know who invented this, but I'm glad that they did. And I'm glad that I got into it, because when I first started hearing about it, it was a different company years ago. And I was like, okay, no, that's a little weird. And so it takes about 30 minutes. Now these are dry. You can go straight and wash dishes. You can go straight and do whatever you want. This is automatically dry. I mean, it's a sticker. It's nail polish that sticks. However, it does take maybe like 30 minutes, an hour, I think is the timetable. I could be wrong, but I think it's like 30 minutes for it to really like stop moving on your nail. So like it takes about 30 minutes to sit on your nail. So a lot of times I'll do this before I go to bed. So I just get up and do it the next day. But as soon as I get done with this, I'll go and do my makeup, and I mean, it won't hinder nothing. But this is how I do it to see it being worth my money. 2 manicures, 1 pack. They range from $11 to $13. They have awareness shades. They have seasonal shades that come out. They'll have specials for like special sets for Christmas, special sets for like they have special sets for Easter right now. They have like Valentine's special sets and things. It's just so much fun. And you know, 2 manicures, I mean, you do want to clear or like some sort of overlay on top of it, or it does wear a little bit faster. But usually for me, like if I paint my nails just regular nail polish out of a bottle, I mean, within a day, it's gone. 2 days max, even with a clear coat. This, I can go 2 weeks. The only reason I have to change mine so fast is because of how fast my nails grow when I'm wearing these. I had a mint color green on my toe. I have a mint color green on my toes from my last pedicure, which was a few weeks ago. And they had a color come out in the spring collection that was almost identical to that color. So I got it, and when it came in a couple of weeks ago, I put it on, and there's a clear overlay that's palm branches for the spring. So I thought that would be fun. I did that maybe 10 days ago for Palm Sunday because I love Easter. So I took them off this morning, and I could have still continued to wear them. I just wanted to change for Easter and have my nails match a little more for, you know, my gown that I'll be wearing for my couch for Easter. The only reason I really had to change that one is because my nails had grown out so long. The nails still looked so good. The colors, the color, I can't talk. The ColorStreet was still there. It was still holding on. A couple of nails, I'm sure you could tell I had to peel it off. It wasn't just coming off, which I don't advise doing that. I usually do use fingernail polish remover. So I'm gonna go do my thumbnails, and then I'm gonna do this overlay, and I'm gonna come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so I finished that. So instead of waiting, I'm gonna show you how the overlays work. So they literally work like, and there are some that are not glittery. There are some that are just your regular clear, and then they have some clear that have designs on them, but then they have glitters, which are fun. This just helps it last longer. I do advise those. So this is one that I had opened and used a few out of before. So you can see it works the same way. You just cut this one open, find the sizes you need. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn this straightener on and show you one more time how you can save these. So these will be on their 3rd use when I use them again. And like I said, this one's called Pep Raleigh, and it's got not the exact color blue. It's a little bit of a darker color, light blue in here. Has blue, gold, red, orange, pink, like literally every color it seems like is in this glitter strip. So let's see, that's already gotten warm. Boom, ready to go. Did you see the smoke come off of that? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you with this one. Literally works the same way. You just cut, and this is a full overlay. They have like an ombre overlay with the glitter where it kind of starts and then it gets full and it gets up to the top. I mean, they have a ton of overlays, and I do advise that overlay, but still, even when you buy 2 packs, if you buy a solid and If you buy a solid and a glitter, that's $24. A regular manicure starts at $25. So, and you just want to line this up the same way that you did the other one. You do have to be a little more careful with the topper, I won't lie, because if you go to peel that off, it might peel some of the color off on the bottom. This is so fun. Look how fun that is. So I'm gonna go do the rest of them and I'll be back to show you what the finished product is on the whole set. Something I want to mention while I'm working on this before I forget is be careful if you do have a clear overlay about how much you're touching the sticky part, because it will pick up your fingerprints and then you'll have a big old fingerprint on your fingernail. So that's something I just thought of. So when I'm grabbing the clear ones, I grab them the same way as I do the strips. I peel them off and I try my best to hold on to the top as long and as much as I can, because that part's not going to stay on my nail unless it's just super long and my nails are not super long. And then if I grab the bottom, I try to grab the very, very bottom to where you wouldn't be able to tell. And I work with that because you don't want to see that. I mean, people may not see it, but you're going to see it. And if you want to feel like you've gone and got your nails done, then you want it to look like you got them done. And if they have a fingerprint between the clear and the color, then that's definitely, I cannot talk today. This decaf coffee ain't doing it for me. Then that's definitely not gonna look like you just went and got them done. So there's a tip I just thought of while I was doing this. I will be back the next time to show you what the finished product is. All right, guys, so I'm finishing up. I have my clear overlay. Remember, my bottom coat, my bottom strip is called Chilladelphia. And my top glitter is called Pep Raleigh, as in like Raleigh, like North Carolina. And there you have it. Those two together make a pretty fun little nailfie, right? Pretty fun for Easter. I look like a Easter egg. But anyway, so there's how I use my ColorStreet nails. There's how I save them so I don't lose money. I have two packs right now that have one little pinky nail in them. I may not ever use that for real, but I save it just in case, because you don't ever know when something's going to go wrong. If you're going to rip one, you know, you have to be really careful. So anyway, there's how I use it. If you're interested in these, I'm willing to talk to you about them, but I do not sell them. I will point you in the right direction of some great girls who sell this amazing product.